Golf Channel and the United States Golf Association proudly present the 78th U.S. Junior Amateur Championship. Uninterrupted coverage brought to you in partnership with Rolex. It is a picture-perfect Friday in the Lehigh Valley as we welcome you to Saucon Valley Country Club in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania for semifinal action of the most prestigious junior event in the world. And this piece of property is magnificent, situated across 860 acres, 3 championship courses, but the old course taking center stage this week is Saucon Valley, hosting the Junior Amateur for a second time as this Herbert Strong design opened back in 1922, plays to about 7,100 yards and a par of 71. So glad you could join us. Steve Burkowski alongside Amelia Duran, Olin Brown Jr. on the course for us, and Jay Roberts from the USGA rules staff alongside as well. And that is the newly named Tiger Woods Trophy. These 4 remaining, hoping to get their hands around that come late Saturday. Tiger, of course, winning 3 straight U.S. Junior Amateur Championships in the early 1990s. The day started with 8, the quarterfinals this morning. We are down to the last 4. 264 began the week. Couple of rounds of stroke play, then you get cut to the final 64, all with the hopes and dreams, the possibilities of winning it all. And these 4 players remaining, Maclauchlan and Moore, Russell and Mawhinney, and they are off and running on this Friday. Let's show you some highlights from a little bit earlier in the afternoon. Noah Maclauchlan, the 18-year-old from Moseley, Virginia, was added to the field as an alternate. Didn't get through qualifying, got the call a few days later, and he's making the most of the opportunity.
In those moments, you tell yourself, I'm playing with house money. Let's go out here and have a lot of fun. Maclauchlan coming off of a lot of great recent form. Watch this speed control. Right in the center of the cup. He's been putting well all week.
That birdie at the 5th, Maclauchlan would go 2 up in the match, and he'd pick up another at the par 5, 6th hole. Wonderful touch here with his 3rd.
It is so important around these greens at Saucon Valley to be able to control your spin with the greens being soft, and that's just beautiful touch.
So his opponent, Cooper Moore, back against the wall early. See if he could battle back. But the headlining match, Miles Russell, Tyler Mawhinney, the very first hole, Russell, the top junior in the world, making a statement, picking up where he left off this morning.
It doesn't matter if it's a long iron into a par 5 like this shot. Difficult shot around the green. It feels like Miles Russell has every single shot in his bag.
He would eagle first for the 1-up lead, and he didn't slow down. This is an approach at the 2nd.
Unbelievable control, leaving it just past hole high, and he makes everybody looks at it. It's unbelievable.
Eagle birdie start for Russell, 2 up through the first 2. Mawhinney needed an answer, and he certainly gave one here at number 3.
Mawhinney has incredible ball striking, just as good of a player as Miles Russell. This is going to be such a back-and-forth match with trading birdies. I mean, they've already had over 5 birdies combined just in the first 6 holes.
And a short time ago at the par 5-6, Russell, a little bit of trouble off the tee. Tyler Mawhinney makes him pay. His 2nd shot here almost goes in for a 2.
It was a perfect yardage carrying that greenside bunker. We've had 2 incredible shots on par 5s already in this match.
That would lead to an eagle and a win for Tyler Mawhinney. So that match now tied up. It's time now to take a look at the marquee matches presented by Rolex. And we got a couple of good ones. Maclauchlan lost the 7th. Cooper Moore showing a little bit of fight. So Maclauchlan, who's headed to Liberty University next month to start his college career, 2 up through 7. We'll see if the New Zealand golfing presence will continue to show after Ryan Fox won the Open Championship just a couple of days ago. And after the quick start by Russell winning the first 2 holes, Mawhinney has battled back. That match tied through the first 6.
There's a pronounced ridge just shy of the flag that sections off the green, and with the entire green sloping away from the flag, it's challenging to get close. And when we can't see the golf ball, you better figure out where to land this.
All right, he'll have a chance to save his par, so all in all, not a bad effort from there. Work to do for Tyler.
Watching Russell go through his routine on that par save, it's so composed, it's nonchalant.
And just like that, Russell steals the 7th.
Wow, you have to go through your own process here on being smart to give yourself a birdie look.
Take it up. Take it up. There it is, right there. You can see it.
This is hung out to the right a little bit.
With that spin and it being a little right, looked like Mawhinney was trying to hit a fuller wedge in there.
Here's Russell for his birdie. And that's another can of soda for Jim Colton, his caddy.
This is a good looking shot right at it.
It was a very balanced finish and extremely aggressive play to go right over that green side bunker.
How good is that? Over to 9. The birdie has been conceded to Russell, so Mawhinney to tie the hole.
Wow.
With that birdie, Tyler Mawhinney is 10 under par on the par 3s all week long, starting with stroke play on Monday.
And when the greens are softer like they are here at Saucon, it's almost better to have that 70-yard where you're not hitting a full wedge shot because you don't need to worry about spin. That was an excellent shot from Mawhinney. I mean, a player like Mawhinney, when you don't need to play it outside the hole, that's his 6th birdie, add an eagle on top of it.
Another quality shot by Miles Russell for birdie, but 2 putts to win the hole.
I always found when you had 2 putts to win a hole and it was downhill, it was actually easier because you're essentially only hitting it 4 feet versus a slower putt.
Favorable wind for his shot shape.
That one just over the back of the green. We head over to 13, the 2nd for Russell. Oh, Miles Russell.
That chip was coming in with some pace as well. He was gripped down all the way to the shaft to be able to control that chip shot from the upslope.
Worth another look.
Yeah, watch the pace of this. I mean, it's going by maybe 5, 6.
Headed left.
Beauty.
That's where that golf IQ comes into play. Almost jarred it.
That's been the most impressive part of Miles's game today. Bring it back again. Pulled off the harder shot.
Landed that in that 2x4 area.
And it almost stopped there.
Which required to have gravity take it the rest of the way. Catches a piece and it goes.
There have been a couple of those putts where they've gone in, but not quite in the center. It doesn't matter, though. And beautiful up and down from that left side.
Couple of different ways to make 4. Russell, 1 up, 3 to go. Couple of quality shots by Russell and Mawhinney. And he's made another. And he can't convert.
Wow, that was an excellent effort, though, and exceptional golf from both players, trading birdies left and right, showing a lot of grip on both ends. Even though Tyler Mawhinney is not going into the championship match, he should be really proud of his fight today.
And we get out to the action. Fairway at the 8th. Cooper Moore getting ready for his 2nd.
Moore winning that last hole with the par.
Now here is Maclauchlan, one of the 2 lefties remaining in the 4.
Yeah, this flag's sitting just at the corner of the bunker. With these wedges, it's so critical to control their spin. That was really well done.
For birdie to win the hole and get that lead back to 3 up.
When you get up early in match play like Maclauchlan has done.
To the green at 9, Noah Maclauchlan. This for birdie to win the hole.
This is a very quick putt, but putting has been his strength this week. It's just so easy to be slightly tentative when you're above the hole.
Heck of a save.
That was incredible. Perfect speed, walked that in, and that's the momentum that Moore needs. Now his next goal.
Up at 10, a little bit of a mess for both these players on the short par 4. Cooper Moore, this par putt to win the hole. So you think about the par save he made at 9 to tie the hole. Now he wins the 10th with the par. Birdie putts in just a moment. Quickly ahead to 11. Cooper Moore ready to go.
This is a beautiful elevated tee, and as a result, want to try to dial something in because it won't be a ton of rollout. Pretty well done there, finishing hole high. That did everything but go in. What an excellent look for Moore. Maclauchlan's stroke here when you need to make a putt to tie. Yeah.
Now Maclauchlan. How about that?
Less than driver flying at hole high. That's pretty unbelievable. But still only 1 down. This will be for his first birdie of the day.
And he's got it.
And it all started back on 9 when he might not have he may have just made a birdie, but 2 incredible par saves on 9 and 10 to be able to see a putt go in, and all of a sudden
has this short one for birdie to remain one up. And he's got it.
It's been impressive golf from both matches.
Matt, you got your one shot here.
Oh, there's a yeah. This should come back.
You got your one shot in your bum.
It does. What a shot by Noah.
From 187 yards. That was incredible. Hardest par 3 on the golf course today.
We'll get back to that in a moment. Green at 14. Cooper Moore, long birdie putt on the way.
Needs to give this a go with Maclauchlan in close. Hard to give it a go from that distance.
Birdie putt to go 2 up in the
It's
match.
going to be a tester, though. It's quick with a lot of break.
He passed.
Not easy to commit to that line under the situation where it's 5-footer and you're even outside the hole.
Maclauchlan is 2 up.
Needs a good one here at 15. This is 3rd.
Especially with Noah Maclauchlan in the greenside bunker.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Really good.
The contours of the green in an excellent way. Also, very good IQ there. Even though this par 5 is reachable, catch that downslope. That's just what he needs to do here.
It appeared the ball might have rolled
In the
up
landing
and
spot.
then- and
That
then
makes sense. Yeah,
walks it in.
that's so impressive.
A couple of good 4s there in match number 1.
That was such an important putt because Cooper now has wiggle room.
Great shot. Really good.
That just has so much more break than it looks. It was a very difficult chip, especially where that golf ball was resting.
Over at 17, here's Maclauchlan. Really well done there by Noah.
Right at it if it's the right distance.
It is, and almost goes as well. What a shot by Cooper Moore. About the shots we just saw from Russell and now Moore.
These players are stepping up. Look at that control.
Breaking slightly to his right.
Wow.
How about those 3s?
Hardest shot in golf right here, and no green to work with because the flag is just over that bunker.
Oh, hang in.
Wow. That almost was the shot of his day right there. I like how he's playing the ball back in his stance. Now needs to come through with some speed. Wow. That's going to be nervy.
Maclauchlan has done it. He's moved on to Saturday's 36-hole finale.
Look at that reaction, the emotion from Noah, his brother Liam.